三手这么烂，哎呦！ Oh wait, you drive by yourself. Okay, what's your number?
9146.
Oh, you are official. Because I never see you because sometimes you want MLM I like entrepreneur. So I want to know what kind of entrepreneur are you. I think you should. You know why not? Because tonight itself we have a lot of world class entrepreneurs on the way. So people from Oxford, everybody. So you can present with them. I tell you, it's a force. You need to see, really. Yeah, people will. You know. Your sister need to usually please download the app first. Okay, then you can doing live also. That means to say so if you want to, you might want to.
Actually, you're saying that it will officially start at 6:30, is it?
6:30 is networking. 7 o'clock itself we will start a brief introduction, and then around 7:30, 8 o'clock, then around 7:45 we will start our presentation.
I see.
So you can see around here. Okay, so we'll be teaching all the people. So quite messy, quite scary.
Okay, can. I'm just curious. Am I disturbing you? Or do you want me to prepare the stuff?
No, I want to get a cook.
Okay.
Yeah. You want the cook?
No, thank you.
You your school students or what? You look like NUS student or what? Shit. Oh, you look more like a student.
Maybe it's the way how I dress up because I'm wearing jeans and because you wear suit mah. I mean generally we don't dress that formal lah. We are more like a art and technology collective. So the work we do is music design and illustration straight up with augmented reality is part design from our work. It's not only just tech, it's also design. So we do work with brands and agencies and entertainment
Then try to earn as much as possible down here, then see how we can collaborate or even work and help your business. Because we believe in a lot in collaboration. So later download the apps, see how your augmented reality itself can even venture into the market itself, right? We can work out something. You currently your Instagram and your Facebook, right? You got fans or not? How many people in your database?
very little. Sad to say, less than 1,000. Only a few hundred.
Do you know about Pixel?
In Pixel, is it?
Yeah. Do you know about Facebook Pixel and Instagram Pixel?
I'm not too sure what is it about.
So don't know.
Okay.
Then you must come and learn next time every Thursday and every Tuesday to understand how you should actually use your Instagram to develop your business.
Okay. Pixel as in, it's not referring to ads, right?
No, it's called Facebook Pixel. It's part of Facebook.
I don't know about this. Let me check first. Okay. Sorry, I just now I didn't spell I didn't get your name properly
Now I
just
know.
now. Yeah.
It
So
sounds like you want to get my name. So I was like, okay.
okay, thank you.
Usually during
Thanks.
after halfway then I will say okay, but you come halfway then you go.
Okay, no, just in case
single, right?
Not married, yeah.
Okay. So we got from 14 December, 14 March onward, we got mega speed dating. You can join.
I catch, but not as in
Then
not
you ask your
joining.
boyfriend and you can come down also. Mega speed dating.
Oh, as in for network.
I don't know.
Not very
Because we are
ideal
organizing
lah.
mega speed dating session, so yeah, a lot of people will be coming. So
But because if we start promoting, get them to know it will become service, then like
yeah.
they will not be happy. Like I've tried it before, it didn't turn out well.
Yeah. Correct. Good.
Yeah, that's the problem. Can I know what kind of industries actually come for this kind
I
of?
tell you, all sort of industries. Investors also come in from all different walks of life. No comment. I also don't know, you know. To be very honest with you. Are you your office? You all have a place or not?
Currently all of us we do remote working.
I thought you all work from where one month? Networking, right?
Yeah, networking.
Hey, you are the Japanese company,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes, correct.
Good, come. 36.3, wait, Okay, again, contact tracing, what's your name?
Christy.
Christy. Okay, and then your number is? Okay, this one. Okay, 36.8. Okay, we start at around a bit late. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, then hang up, please.
Christy, not Christy.
No worries. We use that. Christy, okay. Okay.
Wow, I thought time going.
Now it's too early, so people are still not coming in yet. So we wait for a while. Wow, the music is so lousy today. Sorry, I have today new music, so. 哎，你不需要的，这个不算，这个不算，这个不需要，这个你不需要。那个是不骗你，不骗。没办法，这样子是这样的。
那真的应该是游戏来说，那环境有决定。不过讲蛮好玩的。对啊。Oh shit.
Facebook 也是一样，
对
I guess so 啦哦。
他就一直就跟你讲说你要 direct 去 website
base 啊 I think 这些都是 like base 看人想要怎样。
website 它就有 go through but website 的话是用他们的 website builder so ultimately 也是需要
哦，这个地方他给人家用啊，人家可以来，anybody 可以来用的。
actually 它是一个 counter actually 它 very strong 它是州
他是好的。
That's why 刚才没有跟我们对I think 没有实际他进去是因为因为太多人他有点怕玩那些事他讲说 next week
This day group or this group no red people will stay here maybe you can see anyway just keep you can move around
today is much better.
Tomorrow I will go back again.
Oh, tomorrow you go to Japan. Which part of Japan? Wow, that's very great. Your husband has a business there?
Yeah, my husband is an engineer, safety engineer in Tokyo in Japan.
Also from Indonesia?
No, my husband is Japanese.
How you got to know you're Japanese?
Before I
Indonesian?
working with JICA, you know, Japan International.
I see. So you met your husband and you fly to Japan, married to Japan. Wow, wow.
I miss hearing you
So
guys
what do you do?
talking.
What do you do in Japan? What do you do in
I'm a
Japan?
manager of IT company.
IT company. Wow, that's great. Are you using any social media like Facebook or WhatsApp or chat?
I use WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, it's okay. Miss Colombia.
Yes.
Hazel, yes.
Miss G.
Hazel.
Yeah, but I find it, you know Brian,
Financial advice is very good.
What's so small?
I remember he wanted to financial planner, but same name also.
My company got from
It's actually so small.
Yeah.
psychology with business. Wow, that is
I
great.
went to Japan twice last year.
Oh yeah,
One time is in Tokyo.
okay,
Three times.
yeah.
One time in Kyoto.
Oh, Kyoto, it's really great, but it's too many people. Yeah, but right now not so many because the Chinese tourists were banned. The Japan already closed the.
I think so. I think now cannot come to Japan because of the virus.
Christy. I'm Hazel.
I'm Clover. In the sense that how about you?
What to do?
STEM cell, oral capsule raising generation.
Oh,
The startup in
How about you?
we are working right now.
Sorry?
We are working in telco line.
Yes, correct.
Right,
Just
I
like the
mean,
news.
yeah, like
Fight
checking
against the
communicator
virus.
solution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
We are still calculator and
But before I participated any STEM company,
Yeah.
where IT.
because they have
My first degree is
IT.
yeah.
The second is admin structure and then audit. What to do?
Instructional design is
also I
basically
went to
like
USH.
education. I used to be a lecturer for like 15 years.
This is very long.
But you know, like there's no waiting time.
How you do
Because
IT?
I was with the
like
IT.
I go in
How you
between all the
define it?
8
What
hours.
is
I
education?
already tired.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of education?
Education. The education is to teach, introduce knowledge to students. Right.
Yeah, transfer knowledge is the education.
Transference of knowledge. Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
I'm IT engineer. I work for
What do you guys do?
IT company. The first Microsoft mouse and keyboard I designed. Then I worked for IT company. After I come now I come to
Just like, what do you do for it?
now
What do you
I
personally do?
live in the Warren Buffett. Actually,
I work for Anson.
some investment I take accidentally. I don't know what is the investment. Somebody, my wife multiply my time.
It's like Amazon plus
I like this to earn money. So when you do the job, you are selling your time. When you are doing the business, you are make a system. People are selling their
Basically, they
time.
have to look for something to work for you while you still working. Otherwise, you cannot retire.
So that is the Bill Gates. Warren Buffett is when you do the business, you make a system, you invest the money, and you putting your time. Then you earn money. That is called the Bill Gates. Warren Buffett, don't invest your time. Invest your money. If you have a skill, find out where is the investment. In my specialization is engineering. Whenever I say invest here, and this one in, this one out, better invest. So I felt I said this is good. Then I come out the money. Then I put them to work.
So now you are in which company?
I am giving the education regarding the how to set my investment.
what do you guys do?
First thing is to understand what is education. I asked more than 50 professors, teachers. When I asked education, they are not able to say what is education. Education, my understanding,
What does that mean?
what, when, which place,
Is this your
which
first job?
circumstance, in which society,
Is this your first job?
you have to not speak. What you have to not speak. That is education. So there is a between education and qualification. Why does education is qualification? Education starts from when the child is inside the mother's stomach. Education starts from there.
So what brings you
The
here?
child is not taught when the mother womb. What you think that time the child is coming.
My first time.
So how you can say education starts from the stomach. When my son come out from my wife's stomach, he teach me one thing. He starts crying. Then after this, what happened? He starts crying. The doctor takes him from my part. Then he stopped. And I asked him, what is this? The child is not crying because of the child is crying because of the security. When his mother is stomach, he is very secure. When he come out, everything okay, he is scared. So when he put in the chest, the heartbeat should be very secure. What is important in the security? I am here as a father because of security. Idea?
My situation currently is
My wife is teacher in Better. My wife is teacher in Better. My daughter is graduated from NS, computer science in IT. My son is doing computer science from Bosta.
that's the reason.
So I am a financial freedom. Financial freedom when I come to develop the skill for investment. I was not financial freedom when I was doing the business. I have not financial freedom when I was doing the business. develop this skill. I'm giving the education to develop this. It's a skill. And Singapore, what is the hotcake of the Singapore hotcake is the Chinese language. So out of 100, 95 Chinese language. So if you keep the advice for this one, when you see where is the money? Where is all the people problem? The money there. Everybody problem is one money. And the government beat democracy. Don't talk much. You invest, you earn money, so easy. That's all. So I'm taking a account CC. So work space. So government give me the free space. I'm sitting there making moves. So I'm doing the half one week. Every day I invest money. So my target is I want to meet more people. So I'm making a lot of videos. So if my time channel I send you a soft copy of it. Now, while not being me, I want to play the 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then in the health. I work in the health 10 minutes. There's no division. Like you know, the WhatsApp player, and your life is what to eat, not important. What you eat is not important. What you have to not eat is important.
Because usually the crowd come in at 7:15 to 7:30. Now early after work Cut. Okay, wait. This one is
You have to not
one.
How
Today
many
one is Friday. Wait
person?
Wait Because the past one they will also be coming. Okay, base.
Education starts from the child is by the primary age when they
John is
education NUS is not education. Setting of the mind is education. Thinking of the mind is qualification.
But LinkedIn is very
When NUS is not education, it's a qualification.
different. You haven't come yet.
I ask you very simple. When you sit in the flight,
Singapore, right? Which one?
And you are there.
This one, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
your life
1111
qualified person.
Friday.
You
Okay.
are not hand over your life to the educated person.
Okay.
Pilot says, I have a certificate. This machine. And I
So there will be two presentations.
No, there will be more.
Oh, more.
Usually there will be more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe today I scared too many. There's another event now. They are rushing over here.
education is not qualification. Qualification is not. So I am a writer also. I am writing a lot of books.
Okay, now it's still early because usually 7:15 always we'll start the brief, and then after that, right, the rest of the crowd will be coming in between 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Then after that, 8 o'clock we'll start our presentation. So later I'll give you a brief shortly. Okay, continue your network first. Now it's still early, yeah.
Plaza, I work for Microsoft. Microsoft for small sensors, that was I did there. Then after this one, I opened this one. After this, slowly I migrate to investment. Investment basically the best product. Best product is the client. Here, 100 Chinese, out of 100 Chinese, 95 Chinese they invest. Out of 100 Chinese, 95 Chinese they invest. They're looking for the opportunity. If you are able to give this solution, Bill Gates also made, Warren Buffett also made. What I invest? I always invest in innovation. I don't believe in technology. I'm a technology guy, but I don't believe in innovation. Very simple. Uber is a taxi company. WhatsApp is a telecom company without telecom. Again, Amazon is a retail shop without retail shop. Eating means don't kill the library. And don't kill your time. Don't kill your time. If you are in your business, if you are not investing money, you are not investing your time. That is also investment. What is the system? System is a system. People they sell their time. When you do the business, you sell the bill, idea. People, they come here, if you are employed, they 8 years, they spend the time. 8 hours is enough to pay the money. Here, this 8 hours, where they pay the rent. That's a liability. Your liability is to pay the salary. You have liability to pay the vendor also. Everything you pay out. Then you are selling it. And you are paying your time. Why not to follow skill development on the investment side? Suppose you evaluate the project. This project will work or not? Find this project will work. And the investment comes from just like the capital. And the capital should come from the investment. Suppose you invest 24 months, then you get 200%. After 24 months, you get 200% you will get the daily basis. Are you with me? If you are interested, I can give you. I share my knowledge. You have
but my company is definitely registered. Yeah, but because I'm the prime minister.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's easy for you. I designed the workshop. How to release the song. I'm asking who you are. Who you are. Vision of your decision. Whatever life you take a decision, you have the result.
Okay, let's start first. Okay, a quick one. Out of curiosity, how many of you is first time here? Can I have a show of hand? Usually from 7:15 to 7:30 or 7:45, right? We have all the all coming already. Okay, sit behind first. Quarantine area first. Okay, yeah. Haven't take temperature yet. Those that newly coming, all sit down there. Later I'll take temperature and then let you all merge around. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, don't worry. Just have a seat first. Just have a seat first, okay? It's like that one, huh? So usually from 7:15 itself to 7:45, right, is the time where from earlier 6:30 to 7:15, we have the new members first time here, don't know what's happening. They'll come down here, network, sometimes quite crazy, a lot more people. Then 7:30 onwards, right, all the old members will start to come back in already because they have heard this presentation a lot of time already, so they don't want to hear anymore, huh? Okay, now firstly welcome you. Okay, some admin brief. The ladies' toilet key, right? Shit, I forgot. Wait, sorry, 1 second.
I am very, very sorry. Just give me a second.
Okay, for some that do not know, actually we are doing a live streaming. Okay, you all know that we will always be doing live streaming. Okay, now, so admin brief. Okay, for ladies' toilet, okay, the ladies' toilet is on the side of the entrance. Okay, so if for ladies, you need to use the toilet itself, remember to take the toilet and put it back later. Okay, the lady toilet is actually at the center of this building itself. The gent toilet is also the same thing. Drinks can be purchased at the fridge, right at the center, right over there. Mineral water is only $1, canned drink is $1.20. Just drop in the money, okay. Now, advise not to disclose number, okay, in case, right, because we don't know who they are, who knows, maybe they are money lender, they SMS you, they call you, want to offer you help, that kind of things. So just be careful. If you are very uncomfortable, you can use the chat app itself, right, to communicate, thereby not disclosing your number, okay. Our chat app is, we ask you to download already. You download, you are able to connect with the people. Now, next, okay. Now, welcome to Singapore Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Our main purpose of existence is to promote entrepreneurial activities to help enterprise succeed. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mr. Chong here. I'm the president and founder of this place. About 2 years back, we started off with Singapore Business Network. Okay, it's a registered entity. Right now, we got 5,000 members, 500 committee members under us. Then after that itself, last year, right, okay, we managed to secure Chamber of Commerce and Industry officially registered under the Registry of Society. So we are a very new society. That means it's only incorporated on the 9th of September 2018, okay, officially. Now, we are not related to the Chinese, the Malay, or the Indian chamber itself. Ours is really for all races. That's why you can see different races of people coming down here. Okay, now, this is our registration certificate, trademark certificate. We are officially trademark certified by the Republic of Singapore. As you can see, our logo, Singapore Zhongshanhui and Singapore Chamber of Commerce and Industry itself. So you start to see our branding very soon, everywhere. Okay, not only that, we welcome you to come down here to build your network, find your new partnership, grow your revenue. In the evening, most of the time itself, we have a lot of people coming down here. Now got Wuhan virus, you're also there to come up, means very, got guts, Okay, now not only that, okay, we also invite well-known speaker, coach, and mentor. Meaning to say, if you are a speaker, you are a trainer, we welcome you to come down here to conduct classes. And if people like, right, trust me, okay, there'll be a lot of people that attended your classes and you can build your network down here also. So this is very important. Last year, we are also the supporting partners of President Barack Obama event, okay, even the presidential event itself. Not only that, okay, VIP visiting us, we have like different step box coming down here. Enterprise Singapore people come down here, they endorse what we do. Singapore Custom people come down here, they endorse what we do. So basically, okay, we have different schools also coming down here. The Government of India, the High Commission, also very supportive. I lead my president club to meet out with the deputy, and not only that, bringing their Indian entrepreneurs to meet up with them first. Okay, don't mind sit at the back first because quarantine area. Okay, later we take temperature. Okay, you can sit behind first. Okay, now not only that, okay, different chamber from India also came down here and signed MOU, work with us, present the opportunity with us. Okay, so basically as you can see itself, right, we have different network of people coming down here. Even the ministry people also come down here to present the opportunity, and even top colleges also come down here as well. Not only that, okay, we even send SCCI delegations overseas. Meaning we say we don't network down here in Singapore alone. Okay, we bring our members overseas, like we bring them to Goa, okay, where they get to meet up with the federal governments and the chief minister. Now all of them know that we are very new, okay, and we are only 1-2 years old only, and they are very, very supportive, especially the overseas counterpart itself. Not only that, the High Commission of Sri Lanka, okay, the first secretary actually came down here when we started off and actually present the opportunity. Okay, even the High Commission of Sri Lanka, very supportive. So if you want to bring in any products from Sri Lanka government, right, please let us know. We'll be able to link you up with the right people. Even the tender, the railway tender, okay, Sri Lanka, let us know. Okay, we have all the details. Not only that, even the Hungarian embassy, the Hungarian Chamber of Commerce also visited us. That means to say they also work with us. We have signed MOU. Okay, if you happen to be overseas itself, right? Okay, that means to say you are in all these countries. We have MOU already. You want to visit them? Let us know. We welcome you to actually visit all these countries itself. Okay. Not only that, even the ASEAN Chamber, the Foshan Chamber of Commerce, and the Malaysia-China Trade itself also work very closely with us. And we have MOU signed with them. Not only that, okay, we have trained thousands of students last year, okay, when we started, okay, and from MBA students coming down here to learn entrepreneurship from us, down to Dubai students, down to top colleges, all coming down here. All this is recorded in our website itself or in the apps itself. You can see the video inside there, what they actually do, what they actually present. Not only that, we even go to the schools like NUS, okay, I'm actually, together with the rest of other VCs, right, we go and judge the young entrepreneurs itself, like 34 of them, right, we tell them what's the problem with their project, okay. Not only that, SIM, Guest of Honor itself, okay, going down there and advise them on entrepreneurship, architecture, how they should build it up, okay. So basically, this is how we actually support the schools, and we have in touch with them. Every quarter, it will be going down also, okay. Not only that, even the Korea itself, okay, if you are thinking of bringing your products into the Korean market, let us know. We are able to help you, or even explore helping you to actually find products into the market itself. Okay, and also network, okay, we also bring you down to Malaysia and China. Whenever there's opportunity itself, right, okay, we'll actually bring our members down to the Malaysia, okay. Right now we stopped for a while because of the virus case, and we usually take up booth so that you can get to network down there. Okay, you all can sit behind first. Later when we take temperature, all can come in. Okay, now, not only that, we also bring you down to the China. Now, no one there to go, so wait first. Okay, now, a bit about us. I got 4 vice presidents under me. I got about 495 committee members under us, and also we have about close to 5,000 members right now over us already. Actually more than 5,000 Okay, now a bit about myself. I'm a Singaporean. Okay, my name is Mr. Chew or Mr. Zhou. For the Chinese people, they always call me Mr. Zhou, Mr. Zhou, Zhou Zhong Okay, so not if I call myself Mr. Chew down here, everyone will call me Chew Zhong, Chew Zhong. Okay, so now I'm a Singaporean. Okay, I used to be an army officer, a captain in the SCF before. Okay, so okay, this is a bit of me. Now, my 4 vice president. Okay, 4 of them don't play mahjong one. Always san chui. Okay, because right. Okay, Madam Tay, CEO Evergreen. You all know right? Evergreen Stationery is a well-known brand in Singapore itself. So if you are thinking of putting your products into the Evergreen market itself, the retail shop, let us know. Let us explore and I will let Mrs. Wee know about it. She's the CEO of the company itself. So we can help you out to actually go into the retail market. Not only that, Dr. Tang is our A-star scientist. Basically, he's also an NUS researcher. Okay, he's very good in neuron science itself. Okay, and very, very strong in China market. So he opened up numerous offices in China market itself. Not only that, we have Michael taking care of all my Chinese entrepreneur. We got a lot of Chinese entrepreneur but we let the Mr. Michael take care of him, and Jyoti is taking care of all my Indian entrepreneur. Okay, so Indian one, okay, and Chinese one is our 2 big market. Now, every Monday itself, right? Okay, we have every evening we have mega networking session. Okay, because right now the numbers is a bit too much. Every Monday, okay, if you want to share your business itself, right? Okay, last Monday was huge, I mean, very scary. All people waiting outside also. Okay, you are welcome to come down here to present your business. Okay, basically, for public it's $10 only. Okay, you get 10 minutes to actually present yourself. So just come down here, network. Okay, make new friends, find collaborations. Okay, so it will be entrance fee for public is $10. SCCI committee members is all free of charge. Not only that, every Tuesday we got a free class for you. Okay, basically we want to help the entrepreneurs. Basically for this itself, right? Okay, it's free. You get to learn business and personal Instagram, how to do digital marketing for Instagram, the 11 marketing campaign on Instagram itself. So you can also learn how to insert pixel, all these kind of things for Instagram. Okay, which is quite difficult one. The cost outside is about $300. Okay, now every Wednesday is our guest speaker. Okay, right now we have different guest speakers like WeChat marketing lah, present to win lah. We got property developer coming down. We got doctors coming down to give talks. So if you are a guest speaker, okay, you want to, please let us know. Okay, right now we already start to schedule. We stop for a while because usually for guest speaker session we got huge number of people lah. Okay, so at the moment we want to wait until DOSCON yellow itself. Then we start all these session again. Now every Thursday we got a Facebook class. Okay, you're welcome to come down here to learn how to about Facebook marketing. Not only that, basic advanced Facebook, how to create mobile application, instant apps, customization of app, what you look up for, payment gateway, okay, what to sell, what not to sell for e-commerce and marketplace. So this is things that we'll teach you. Okay, now every Friday, okay, we got mega networking. Later you'll see a lot of people all coming in after 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. People will all start to flow in already. So this is a time where, okay, if your entrepreneurship project is good itself, right, our investors will look at it, and then after that we will follow up with you. That means to say companies like Hacker Trails, they come down here to present, our investors invest into them. Already proven, okay? So please take note, it's not just networking down here, we're actually doing live. So some of our investors is actually looking at home, okay? Because they are too lazy to come down here. Okay, not only that, but sometimes they will come down here. So there's huge opportunity for you to network, not within down here only. So later when you present, right, especially for entrepreneur, okay, please face the camera itself and also list down your telephone number so people at home can also call you. Understand? Okay, so it's not just networking down here and collect name cards. Okay, people will be calling you if they are interested in your project online. Okay, now not only that, okay, those that's good is under the Entrepreneur Accelerator program, whereby they will be exposed to the VCs. One of our VCs partner is actually Venkat, okay, whereby every month they will come down here, then they will look at it. So, hey, this is basically a professional demo day that we actually try to arrange. Okay, so if you're entrepreneurs itself, right, okay, until you raise about 100,000 and the VC is interested, then you will start to actually go around the world to actually present the opportunity. Now, all these things is free of charge, meaning to say, okay, we are not like some incubator or accelerator that claim, they say, oh, I want to charge you $2,000, $3,000 for a course fee or some VCs. No, absolutely free of charge. Okay, our job is to take care of your 0 to 100,000. That means to say from 0 to 100,000, if your project is good, our angel will come in and invest into your company, and then SCCI will try to improve on your traction, grow your network down here. Okay, absolutely free of charge. Okay, no fees at all. Unlike some those VC that say, hey, they want your money, they can help you to raise money. Be very, very careful. Okay, now not only that, okay, okay, our VCs backed by 5 billionaire and key industry partner. Okay, some of you know all these important names. Okay, Singapore, the 165 VCs that's officially registered, but not sure whether how many of them are really active. Take note. Okay, now, so basically our incubation, okay, angel investors, our main job is to actually prepare entrepreneurs, especially Singapore entrepreneurs itself, to grow. Okay, so basically we will link you up with entrepreneurs and investors, okay, because we got the investors that is interested one-to-one. That means to say, if your project is really good, very, very clear, okay, we just need to find one. We only take care from 0 to 100, after that you grow. Okay, that's how we actually do it, and free of charge, no fees at all. Okay, so let us know your projects, okay, and use Friday sessions to present. A lot of them actually come down here, present 1 time, 2 times. Our investors at home actually watch the video, say, hey, this is interested. Can you arrange a time with this person? Understand? Then we actually start to arrange the time with you. Now, we have a lot of world-class entrepreneurs. When we say world-class entrepreneurs, they are usually from India, okay, and Pakistan, okay, and also Germany and Hungarian, all the overseas one. So what they do is that, right, all these are already funded by VCs. At least they raise more than 100,000, and they are supported by at least one VC, okay, at least one VC. So they are thinking of opening an office in Singapore, okay, and we want them to open an office in Singapore, okay, and then we need to look for good committee members to actually help them to run the operations down here, to grow traction. The founders, no time they are back in their country running the operation. So we need good people. So if you think that you are good enough, okay, don't look at pay, okay, look at what you can contribute first, right? Okay, let us know. Okay, if you are good, of course you can contribute more jobs into Singapore market itself, and that is what we want. So we have right now about more than 12 of them, okay, queuing up and waiting for good Singaporeans that is able to run good positions for this company. Okay, so now SCCI itself, right? Okay, please go into our website, scci.sg or sccilive.sg. Let me now show it to you first, a demo, a quick one. Now for our website itself, right? Okay, basically, okay.
SCCI, yeah.
Okay, in our website itself, right, please go into our website. Okay, in our website, we have all the online courses. Basically, you want to learn brain and mental wellness, you can click onto it. Okay, you can see Dr. Tang giving a talk down here. Okay. Okay, so there's a live presentation. Not only that, okay, if you want to learn about some courses like, Anthony Robbins teams on paper, or even motivational speakers coming down here to talk, right? Okay, you can actually go in there and see, okay? So all these are recorded. That means to say, right, whatever they say, okay, it's all recorded down, okay? If they're scam, the whole world will also know them. Okay, not only that, we got Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing website itself to actually teach you free of charge Jewish business course, how to trade with EU itself. So basically, we expose all our trainer, okay, and to give values to all the consumer itself down in the online market. So you want to learn about how to trade with EU, you can look at it, okay, all these good speakers. Okay, we have doctors coming down here to give talks. We have scientists coming down here to give talks. We also have like people teaching you WeChat marketing, Facebook marketing, all online. Not only that, in our apps itself, you can watch live session. That means to say, right, whatever that's playing down here, you can actually watch it at the comfort of your home itself. So basically, okay, if you look at company directory, okay, basically the VIPs visits, the high commissions, the people, the VIPs coming down here to present, right? You can actually go in there and look at how to collaborate with them. Okay, so like this is our high commission from Sri Lanka, the first secretary presenting opportunity.
I come from Sri Lanka. High Commission of Sri Lanka is located in Plaza.
So basically, right, okay, all these are all recorded videos. So if you feel that, right, there's a need to actually collaborate with them and work with them itself, look at the videos, okay, let us know. We have all the record itself on who you can actually contact with, okay. And like what I mentioned, if you cannot come down here because of the virus incident itself, right, you can watch all these things online at home, okay. So all our presenters, don't worry, okay, we want you to be confident in your presentation. Now, not only that, okay, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, all networking sessions, okay. And I must say that, right, every Monday and Thursday we teach you website creation. If you want to learn about website creation class, okay, you are always depending on a webmaster itself, don't need, okay, come down here, we teach you how to bring your laptop down. Tuesday is basically Instagram, and Thursday is basically our Facebook class. We will be consolidating this, and we'll improve, we will add one more, the TikTok class and the Kuaishou class, because I think the younger generation all playing TikTok, and the old men all don't know how to play. Oh, you all sit behind first, okay, because quarantine area, okay? No choice, you all know. Okay, now, starting 14th of March, okay, we are starting our mega speed dating. Don't ask me why. Okay, last year we've been doing mega speed dating, okay, for this event itself, and we managed to attract huge number of people coming down here. So starting 14th March, every Saturday itself, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m, right? Okay, you can actually see that if you're single and below 47 years old, you're welcome to come down. Okay, please, only for single. Okay, and then after that, right, because we are doing online as well. That means to say, if you happen not to be around, right, you can actually go online and also get to know all these singles. We have to matchmake. So if one day you give us ang pao, we also know how to celebrate. Okay, so please, we've been doing that, okay, since last year. After that, because of Wuhan virus, we stopped a while. Okay, now this is SCCI number. Okay, basically, if you want to be updated on our daily program itself, we welcome you to actually WhatsApp us. You'll be added in. Most of you should be added in already. Every day we will send 1 to 2 messages, not more than 2 messages. Understand? Okay. So basically, if we got like free booth to promote your business, we got networking event, we got free lunch. Trust me, there is a lot of free lunch. Just now we just talked to one of the big developer itself, right? Every week they are giving you free lunch. So if you're hungry, please come down here. Last year, you know what happened? Down here is better than G4. Every day got food one, no joke, okay? And it's not vegetarian. Okay, so that's why our members all coming down here enjoy, meet friends. Okay, please download our apps. Okay, this is very, very important. Within 3 weeks, right now we got 1,600 active users already, and we did not do any promotion at all. This is Singapore's first integrated social platform. Okay, what does it mean? It means to say, right, this is basically like Facebook, okay, or even better than Facebook. Basically, okay, your Facebook, you depend on your friends, right? Down here we got 1,600, and every week the numbers is increasing without marketing, and these are all real people. So you can post your business, advertise your website, advertise your product. People will get to see your event, okay, and your product itself. Not only that, okay, you are also able to watch live session. That means to say whatever that's played down here, we got guest speaker, you can watch live, okay, you can watch live news, you can watch movie inside there, you can watch IT courses, Chinese courses, all these things is all free of charge. Okay, so you don't need to pay for any courses already. All the movies all inside there are free of charge. Not only that, we got more than 7,000 dramas inside there for you to watch. So it's got people actually complain to me, hey, how come gonna lock up? Oh, also my fault, because why they cannot watch drama? Okay, no joke, no joke. Okay, at least today got 2 of them. Okay, out of 1,000 of them. Not only that, if you want to sell your things inside there, right? Ours is a video marketplace. That means to say you want us to actually promote get our buyers, right, to actually buy your product itself. Let us know. Okay, we'll list it down there, and our buyers can actually communicate with you directly. But it's a video marketplace. That means to say we put a picture, people can call you, message you. Not only that, you put a video down there. You can even do live stream. Okay. Not only that. Okay, we have created a chat function, okay, something like a WhatsApp, okay, but even better than WhatsApp, you can delete message, you can actually form up groups, you can scan QR codes inside there. In the next 1 to 2 weeks time, probably next week or the week after next, right, okay, this chat function will have two modules. One is the business collaboration. That means to say you can list your purpose. That means to say who you are looking for, what business you are looking for. So when people search for you, they can actually call you up and message you and collaborate with you. The other one is the dating module. That means to say if you are single, you put out there what kind of husband you are looking for, you know, that kind of things, right? Then people will actually message you. So we have the search module for you. So basically, even if you are not down here networking, don't worry, go online, look at the people. If you like them, chat with them inside our chat module. Understand now? Okay, so this is how we actually do our digital marketing itself. Okay, and it's all free of charge. No fees is involved at all. Okay, so right now we got easily 1,600 users itself, and trust me, once our chat module and the dating module, with all the mega speed dating people coming in itself, right? Easily we cross another 5,000 people. We are very confident with that. So please download the apps, okay? And next week onwards, right, it will be easier for you to log in also. Okay, now, so our committee member right now, we got 500 officially registered. Okay, we're only 2 years old. Okay, and this member, okay, Monday, Friday session itself, right, next week onwards, right, public is $10 per entry. The reason is because too many people. So basically, a committee is free of charge. Okay, now, not only that, okay, we got regular meetings. At one stage, we always have a meeting in SRC. So until they cannot tahan too many people. Okay, now all my committee members have a name card. Okay, and we are putting up the CAL in Singapore very soon for all businesses. So not only that, okay, we got free booth for our committee member. Okay, and hotel room stay. Okay, there's also subsidized rate. Right now, we talk to one developer. Probably you can go to Cambodia at free hotel, all these kind of things. Okay, so not only that, okay, we also have a booking of premises. If you need your company need people to actually bring in people for your event or your business itself, talk to us. We will try to see whether we are able to bring in people and able to produce sales for you or not. Okay, that means to say we will try to bring in people. So we are very good at bringing people in. Okay, like whether it's a gathering, okay, proven already. Okay, not only that, okay, people actually use our premises, okay, on a Saturday, Sunday itself, right? Okay, for big events. So sometimes they just committee member just organize event. They managed to close 5-digit sales, $10,000 over dollars. Okay, and they only pay about $180 for food only. Okay, very very good deal. So think about it. Let us know how we can help your business. Okay, and basically hot desk next door. If you are looking at co-working space itself, right? Let us know next door. Okay, it's very 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 cheap. Okay, so basically about $200 over dollars for hot desk. Okay, okay, and lastly, okay, marketing. If we are a group, okay, we believe in digital marketing a lot. That means to say, okay, use our database. That means to say, if you want us to help you promote your business itself, Facebook, okay, we will actually promote it on SCCI Facebook, SBN Facebook itself, chat online marketplace, the YouTube channel, which reach about 1,000 to 5,000 over people, okay. And not only that, how much it costs you? Public is at $78 for 30 minutes. We do live session, that means to say live telecast, okay. That means to say people at home can watch, and it will be recorded down. So if you are really looking at digital marketing and you do not have the capacity or even the database to do it, if we can help you, let us know. We just want more people to know about your business by promoting. For our committee members, it's very cheap, $1 per minute. Okay, $30 for 30 minutes, 4 sessions, $100 only. Very, very cheap. So basically, we want people to know your business, okay, and what you're actually selling. Okay, now, summary of committee member. They get name card, okay, they get one free afternoon private event. Once you become our committee member, it's $100 itself under Singapore Business Network. Roadshow opportunity, estimate 1 year, you will be enjoying about 3 roadshows, okay, so it's about $300, okay, like We will host it in country clubs lah, that kind of things. And not only that, free one session of live streaming, okay, at total worth about 445 itself. Okay, so right now, okay, committee is 278. If you are interested, we welcome you to actually participate in. Okay, of course, if you are being referred by one committee member itself is 30%. Okay, so that's why we have this to help our committee member as well. Not only that, we got external private event and also discounted rate on booking of venue. So why people join as committee member? Very simple. Okay, because they need us to actually help them to grow their business, and if we can help you, we help you. Okay, and we use booth lah, private events, all these things to actually help you as much as we can. Okay, now okay, this one we just over today. Okay, okay. So now the second segment will be presentation. That means to say, right, okay, entrepreneurs will be coming up here to actually do your live presentation. The crowd is coming in later, 8 o'clock, you will start to see all the old friends all start to come in. So at 8 o'clock, right, we will start our presentation. Okay, so now it's still networking. I welcome you to get to know your new friends down here and make your new friends. Okay, try not to shake hands today. Ladies toilet, okay, it's over there. I'll be taking temperature for the newcomers that just come in. Okay, so get to know your new friends. Thank you very much. I'll see you shortly. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. No problem.
I'm retired from the
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to establish a SCCI. You see now the family is very fixed and they don't want to because 20 years no, I went there, they found work, I continued living there. But now I find that it's very quiet there, so I thought even back in so the same because of my business system. No, before that I was working someone, so I just started.
I will teach you how to do the prospecting or business, how to do the prospecting. Okay? So what message you should send? So they will give you the bundle. I don't know how you understand. If you have a Mercedes, where you stay? Where you stay? You go to a showroom house or the penthouse? When they are coming down, Mercedes then will be down. Only Toyota and small cars they will be down. Because of seven explains that. Mercedes and BMW sell in Darren is fine today. I'm teaching him. I'm teaching him. I teach him. He has. And he will grow. I advise him to invest on along the company.
No lah, use 10 minutes can already. If not, everyone fall asleep. Okay. Yeah. Try to go to the class. Yeah.
Okay, can we shorten?
Yeah, shorten it. Huh? Because cannot be 10. Because it's fair, ma. Everyone 10 minutes. Sim, sim. Yours is. You test the laptop. No? Do you have the HDMI?
I don't have. Maybe if you
Thumb drive off.
thumb drive, can?
Come copy. Sim, sim. 来，给我。来，讲的比较专业一点啊。
嗨，你几时到的
I just came in.
？Yeah，
这个是香香公主。
哦，是吗？难怪它这么香吗？
Anything about fragrance 啊？You should ask.
真的哈？
Yeah. Very professional.
香香公主。
香香公主。
你完了。
是那边女王了，哇，已经 upgrade 了。
upgrade 了。
Yeah.
所以 copy。原来有一个香香公主 ，OK， 来 start。
You have presentation.
He wants to see my presentation.
而且你可以改，这个10 minutes 的，10 minutes。慢慢来。
Very professional.
OK。好。
You know Joe Bauer?
啊。
Joe Bauer 买他的 product.
OK， 好。
Especially request
好
for.
你们介绍一下，我知道吗？不然我谁来我都不知道。有一个公主来我都不知道，哎呀，那就可以。
他说你完了，现在 upgrade 了。都 copy 了哈。
啊，哎，我 copy 了，
不是我的，是
啊，不要忘记去来。
OK，thank you。
Okay, come, let's start. Can. Okay, come, let's have a seat. Okay. Come, let's start. Okay, the second segment will be business presentation. Okay, all these today we got I think 3 or maybe more. There's one group of entrepreneurs still trying to rush here because they have a special event. Okay, yeah, they're still trying to rush here. So let's see whether they are able to make it. But it's okay. Let's start first. Okay, I don't want to wait for them also lah. Okay. So basically, right? Okay. The first speaker is Goa. I first time Fristy, first time. Don't know whether she's from Japan or. Okay, I just kidding. Let's pray that welcome Fristy. Each speaker have 10 minutes. Okay, on the 9 minute you hear this bell. Ding. Okay. Okay. So basically, right? Okay. Sorry. What? Sorry. What?
Yen, Miss Yen. This is not mine.
Oh, yours is the other one. Go where, right?
Yeah.
Which one is yours? Not this slide. Okay, wait. No. Yeah, correct. This is not yours. Is this yours?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I pull up the wrong slides. Pull up the wrong slides. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. Just me a second. Okay. Let's see. Go where? So this is the first time that she's presenting. I also don't know what she's presenting. Okay, but it's important to get to know all the questions, right? Okay. After the whole session itself, then you ask her. So she got 10 minutes. On the 9 minute, you will hear this bell. Okay, and then after that, she got 1 minute to actually conclude. After that, she'll hear these 2 bells. She got the last 20 seconds to actually finish up the whole thing. Every additional 1 more seconds itself will cost her $200. Okay, so please. And then after that, we use the money to share with each one, everyone. And that's how we make money, right? Okay. Without further ado, let's welcome Fristy. Okay. Okay, left right.
Left or right? Oh, okay. Hello. Sorry, this is my first time, so I'm kind of nervous right now. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Fristy Tania from. Hello. I'm Indonesian. Actually, I'm an Indonesian working in Japan because my husband is Japanese. Today, I want to introduce to you our company's new service. Right now, we are. Actually, this is already launched. Yeah, maybe you can see this later. So, our company is already developed this kind of web application. So, this is like this is called Jobware. So it's like connecting the engineer and the company or everyone who want to make a project. Because you know, when you have like offshore development things, it's really hard to manage the person. For example, when you're working with the engineer from my country, for example, with engineer from Indonesia, they always like lying to you, like, okay, I'm working for 4 hours, but actually only 1 hour. Like, so they like charge for more, thing like that. So we are making the like project management for tracking like that. So you can just like sign up, and then this is the okay, and then after sign in, this is the project screen. So this will show every project that you make like this. So this is the project Kuchia Kusoku project, something like that, and then the free application, and you can see the what the engineers needed for this project. For example, they need the UI designer, React Native developer, and others. And you can also browse the all project. And this is for the company or startup or everyone who want to make a project. You can like create a meeting and contract template like this. So in contract, so we have like template for working contract, like default and the template 1, template 2, like this. And this is the default things like should we have, and you can like make the new contract there. And then when you create contract, you can like choose the contract name and then the description about the contract, and also this list system. And like this, and then create. After that, you also can like create the project. This, just create the project and project name, description, and the salary for the one who you want to hire, something like that. And what the skills needed for this project, and also the requirement. Also this one. Oh, for example. So we're not only recruiting like only one person, but also a team. So for example, this is sub-team 1 is consists of the front-end developer, and sub-team 2 is consists of the back-end developer. And then you can add whatever you need, like UI, UX designer or something, create, and then already. And also this is for the candidates or the engineers. They can apply for your project here. So if they log into their profile, they can browse for the project, and they can like search for the project name, position, and the company name, and this is will appear in their screen, and then they can choose this one. For example, this Kuchiyakusaku project is located in Osaka, and who is the company? This Scribble Osaka Lab, and the salary. What is the salary budget? This is only the example. And also the job available is for the UI designer and the React developer and backend developer. And what is the benefit? Flex time, medical, and free lunch or snacks or whatever. And you can apply for a UI designer, for example. And then what's the skill needed for UI designer, and also the requirement, and then you can apply. And after that, this is for the company. So when the candidate apply for your project, you can see this in here. Oh, there's notification come here. Oh, Insanur Zaman apply for Kuchiyakusaku as UI designer, something like that. The notification is applied. And you can like click on it, and you can see this is like his CVs, like online CV, so like about this person and what the project done by him. Also, this is, you can see like how many project has been done by him. Also the rate, this is like graph. So you can like make the user rate, something like that here. If you satisfy with his work, you can like make 5 stars for him or something like that. And then the popular rate per hour is $5. I know, change. And this is the skill rate of this person, so you know like he really strong in the Java programming, for example, and in MongoDB, like something like that. Okay, and then you can like either decline or accept. So if you choose accept, and then you can set date for the meeting. Of course, after you receive this person, you should set the meeting for the interview, right? And then set date, for example, 20 February 2020, and for example, you want to choose this contract and set. And this is your project status. So this person already recruited. This person is under review, and there are some applicants that interest in your project. And then when you want to start the meeting, we will use the Zoom application. This, go to the application, and then after this, start meeting with the person you want to. And this will be like this, yeah, Zoom, using Zoom application. And on the message or chat system, it will be the topics like what is your desired wage payment, and you can like have a chat and talk with this person directly. And as for the candidate, they have like user profile. This is the profile of the candidate, like this. If you click on my profile, there will be show your CV, and we have like my wallet things. So this is like a payment system. Like this. If you go to the my wallet, for example, this person live in Indonesia, so and the balance will be in Indonesian rupiah. For example, this is 1 million Indonesian rupiah, and then you can transfer or refund or purchase or download credential with using this money available on the wallet. For example, and then this is the project in the progress screen with the working time. So this is the details, like what the engineers already do or has been done in this project. Like for example, designing task calculation, designing logo, designing time management, like when it start, when it end, and how many hours he take a rest or something like that, and also the expense. Okay, that's all my presentation. You can see on jobware.com. So, thank you so much for your attention today.
Questions? Anyone got any questions for her? Questions for her? This one is available in Singapore, or what? Is it available in Singapore?
Yes, available globally.
Globally. That means to say people in Singapore that's looking for a job can apply down here.
Yes, can apply.
And the currency will be based on Singapore?
Based on the country the residence will be. So, yeah.
Or based on the country residence?
But the main currency will be US dollars.
Okay.
Yeah, right now.
How many merchants are inside there already? Any merchants inside there already? How many merchants?
How many merchants?
The usage. This is a web-based or app?
Web-based. Right now, only our company because we just launched it this month. So we are in the marketing stage.
Oh, so this is a new.
Really new.
Okay, so this is a
yes,
new
this month.
job portal.
Yes.
Okay, for people to take up assignment.
Yeah.
So this is a project assignment kind of things. So if you are, like example, I'm looking for a programmer. So I can actually put the job up there and then I'll discuss with the person. Then they will come up with things. So when the job is done, okay, when they deliver to me, if I'm not happy with the job, can I don't pay them?
Yeah, you can like make the rates like on the rating system I told you before. So
Under
if you don't satisfy if with the job, you can like give like 1 stars or 2 stars, something like that.
So this is mainly for corporate, not for
only corporate. So why we create this website, because actually our company is working with the offshore development team in Indonesia, Philippines, Turkey, and Brazil right now. And whenever we want to track their working progress, it's really difficult because it's we don't know the real working hours they do. If, for example, if you're working with Indonesian or Philippine, they always like bluffing, like I'm working for 12 hours, like, but actually they only working like for 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that, and charging for more. So we make this web.
So it's pay based on project, not based on time.
Yeah, per hour, hourly payment based. Yeah.
Correct, huh?
Hourly payment.
Oh. So they need to use this portal to go in and log in. Even if they are not working, they log in. Still paying them.
That's why we make this to track their progress reports correctly, accurately.
Questions? Yeah, come.
Okay.
Yes.
Your company take any cut, any commission for successful applicants?
No. This is still free on charge. Still.
How do you earn? Do you know these apps?
Yeah, so our plan is to make like basic user and premium users. Like,
I mean, there's a fee
yes,
involved.
yes. For the premium user, it will be fee. Yeah. But for the basic user, it's free. No
Okay.
fee. Okay.
What else? Question?
How do you track the hours? Like you give the person an assignment, right? So how do you track? Link to this website?
Yes. So they should input to this website. You can open maybe this website, like their progress today. Like for example, I finish this and this, like start from what time and end in what time, something like that. And the project manager can see the results directly, like, oh yeah, this person is working 2 hours today and the results is this and this. Oh, okay. So like making sure about the working, because right now we are working with the offshore development things. It's really like manual things, like we only like asking them like, okay, so today how many hours you working? Oh, I'm working for 4 hours. Oh, okay, we just believe. Like we cannot do the tracking, project tracking really accurately. Actually, this is still under development also, yeah. So we're still gathering the users and gathering the feedbacks from the users and try to improve. Still improving because it's really new this month, February 2000.
Really very new.
Yes, MVP, still MVP.
Question? Still need a lot of improvement. If you think that you can help them, let them know. Maybe you can be the merchant and then put in your task. Who knows? Okay.
Look for
Things. Any questions for her? Huh? Person? No? Okay, can. Good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Give her a round of applause. Okay, now today I also want to know because there's this lady 香香公主 they call her 香香公主. I never heard her presentation. 香 means smell nice lah, huh? Okay, So okay, I 传闻 rumor say that she's a very good speaker. So let her go first lah. Okay, but she's actually selling product now. We believe that right, as an entrepreneur, sometimes we need to look for good people that is able to bring in people, right, able to talk. Okay, which is important, right? You can be doing your own industry, you can be entrepreneur, but if you are able to work with people that are able to talk and able to share, okay, why not? Okay, so let her do her presentation. Okay, I want also to can't wait to see her, huh? So let's go ahead and welcome her. Okay, thank you.
Could you play the video for me?
got video inside.
Yeah.
10 minutes live instruction.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Ho. I'm very privileged to be in this group tonight, and I was just called last minute to come on.
My name is Elizabeth Ho. I am an author,
please
a
watch
serial entrepreneur, and a mother, and also a scent alchemist.
I was experiencing pain last night because I have gout, and within 2 hours after using the oil, it recovered.
There were times when I was running into a slight cold, and Elizabeth oiled me up with her essential oils, and I had immediate results.
One thing that stands out to me about Elizabeth is her whole passion for sharing about essential oils, about health. I was not feeling that well, and she immediately reached into a huge bag of equipment and she was able to pull out exactly what I need, and within half a day I felt revitalized.
From using this essential oil, I have this gastric problem, and it's very accurate. If I miss my meal, yeah, my gastric will come. If I eat a little bit later than my normal time, oh, my gastric will come, and I suffer. Yeah, so I take this lemon and digestion every morning. I don't get the gastric even though I miss my meal.
I was suffering from chronic skin issue for over 10 years. Every time when my skin is very itchy, I have to keep scratching until the itchiness is gone. It will lead to infection, and I have to go to hospital to receive treatment. The treatment from the hospital is steroid creams, antibiotics, and antihistamine for every 3 to 4 months. And In the find that this is not a root solving problem, I finally found essential oils and the supplement to improve my skin condition. The skin condition has been restored back to normal.
Actually, the doctors told me it will take 2 years to 3 years. Then your leg is swollen because of your veins are damaged like a crumpled straw. The blood circulation is not there. So my legs are getting very huge. Then you came to me and you gave me the oil. I did it, I try every day. And then I noticed that my leg is getting smaller and my wounds are closed. Then I went to the doctor for the checkup. My doctors are very happy.
If you want to know a lot more about essential oils and how it will help you, I highly recommend it and you discuss.
She is my highest recommendation.
She's the best person that you can speak to. I show this is because sometimes I may take too long to introduce myself, so this is a very short version of introducing myself. Now, before I start, I just want to let everybody know that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, but I'm here to share with you what I've known for the past, actually 20 years I've been in the essential oil and fragrance business, but for the past 6 years I've been using the finest, the purest grade of essential oils I've ever known, and I was able to use it with so much ability to transform people's lives, okay? So these are some of the people that I have, that you have watched earlier. So I'm going to share with you tonight what I have in some of the oils that's going to be very relevant for us to fight the Wuhan virus. Because many people fail to understand that Wuhan virus is actually not able to have any medication. Antibiotics will not help with any of this. But if you are able to help your body be strong and have the ability to make it healthy, virus is not going to kill you. In fact, your body is so strong it's going to kill the virus, okay? So let me just let you know that through my years of using the oils, essential oils are totally empowering and very safe. All you need to do is just listen to how I will teach you in a safe manner, because everything that you do, even if the best of the best products you use, if you abuse it, it's not going to help you. Okay, so you have to use in the correct dosage. This is my son. My son is already 28 this year, right? And I am actually a cancer survivor. I had cancer more than 10 years ago. When I had cancer and I found I didn't have the oils that I have with me right now, I was actually wondering, when will cancer come back again? And I do not want to go through the chemo, the radiation, and all kinds of treatment that debilitate my health. So I have to find a solution. So from year 2013 is when I was smiling again after my cancer treatment, but you can tell that I was bloated and I was not looking my best. But this in 2017 is after using the essential oils for 4 years. And I was able to reverse my aging process, was able to find there's more to life than what I imagined. So may I ask everybody, who is in control of your family's healthcare? Yourself. I'm glad. Young man knows. Okay, if you're not in charge of your family's healthcare, guess what? Doctors come in and they usually do, you know, if it can be operated on, they'll take out the offending organ, because that's a big money earner the moment you go for surgical things. And then how about long-term medication? As you know, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and high blood sugar, all these require long-term medication. But does it really get you to better health? And expensive testings may transcend your overall healthcare benefits. Insurance can't cover that kind of cost. What if you go back to nature? What if you can have a preventive measure that allow you to live longer, potentially reverse your aging process, and avoid life-threatening diseases, and have the energy, vitality, and clarity you never had before? So my suggestion for you is tonight, because of the limited time, I'm just going to teach you some of the very powerful oils that I am teaching a lot of my family members and people who understands that it's important to use natural solutions to help with the health, to use a couple of oils. a lot of people are wearing masks, right? But do you think that mask is really going to protect you? Do you know who Louis Pasteur is? Louis Pasteur is the father of microbiology. He was the one who, in his lifetime, he spent major lifetime in his entire life almost finding out what germs is causing what disease, and to develop vaccinations and medications to kill the germs. And he is the one who developed pasteurization. So you have pasture milk, where they can kill all the bacteria and have a longer shelf life. So, but on his deathbed, guess what he says? On his deathbed, he realized there was something he didn't realize. Until he was about to die, he said, microbes are nothing. Terrain is everything. Do you understand what it means? Terrain is your body, everybody's body. Microbes, virus, bacteria is nothing. If you have a strong body, nothing is going to kill you. So I want you to help get yourself able to help your body be strong. This is one of the best oils you can actually put. As you wear your mask, you can drip some on the tissue and have that film together when you breathe it in. Do you know how smelly after a while your mask is? Having your carbon dioxide coming out, correct? And have that sheath. If you're doing the surgical mask, you have that blue sheath preventing moisture from coming through, right? So it's not going to be very good air that you're going to breathe in constantly with the mask on. But if you can just drip in a couple of drops of breath on the tissue and then place it where your nose is. I'm going to ask Pauline to share with you brief. You will understand how good this smells because it has peppermint, it has eucalyptus, it has tea tree, what we call melaleuca, lemon, ravensara, and cardamom. And these are highly supportive of the respiratory system. So people who have sinuses, people who have blocked nose, people who snores at night, or people who just want to improve the smell of the mask can simply inhale, right? This is something you want to do for inhalation. Now, it is not difficult to know how to use essential oils. There are just 3 ways. How many ways are there to use essential oils? 3 ways. Can you repeat after me? The first way is aromatic. Okay, aromatic is what you're doing now, right? You are inhaling. And so this is the first way I'm teaching you. Second is topical. When I ask you to apply on the neck, behind your ears, this is topical. You're putting oils on your skin. And you will be able to get the oils onto the deeper layer of your skin, and it will penetrate right through and into your bloodstream. Thirdly, internal. Don't be surprised. The oils that I'm sharing with you have the highest purity you ever can get. So if the oils can be taken internally, you can take internally to help with a lot of internal systemic functions. Now, aromatic can be helped with all these diffusers, or topical can be on the soles of the feet, and also using the oils in the water, and even in a veggie capsule. Next, this is the bomb. I want you to understand why essential oils are so powerful. Imagine when people are sick, when the virus goes into your body, or the bacteria go into the body, is where you get sick, am I right? Guess what? Your body is made up of trillions and trillions and trillions of cells. Each of these cells are having oily membrane, okay? There are layers of oily membrane surrounding the cell to protect the cell. And virus such as H1N1 virus, SARS virus, and even Wuhan virus are so tiny, they live inside the cell. But their bacteria could be 200 times bigger than virus. They cannot penetrate inside the cell, they stay outside. And guess what? Does antibiotics help when you have virus? No, because water-based. They are water-based medication that cannot penetrate because does oil and water mix? No. So how on earth are they able to penetrate? Plus the molecules are so big. Bacteria Sometimes you can't even kill using antibiotics because there are things like superbugs, MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus that hospitals are just afraid of getting as well because there are no medications for that. But guess what? If you have essential oils of the quality I'm going to share with you, you have the ability to have it penetrate through the outer membrane and into the cell to nourish the cell, nurture the cell, and bust out the virus. Do you know that virus is easier to kill than bacteria? Virus do not have reproductive mechanism on its own. So when they are out in the open, in the air, and on the surface, they are harmless. It's the bacteria that will propagate, will be able to reproduce by itself because bacteria has everything to reproduce by itself. It's like a mole. A mole can grow and grow and grow even outside of the body. So, which is difficult to kill. Bacteria is more difficult to kill. If you have something that can actually bust out bacteria, it can kill virus in that logical sense. So, when it goes into your body, that's where danger hits. When it goes to your body, your cells are going to be having to deal with this virus that enters into your cell, and they hijack your reproductive system in the cell to multiply. To multiply into a part whereby your body cannot help, okay? But guess what? If you have the habit of using essential oils, you have already lined your respiratory tract with these plant oils. Through inhalation, through topical application, and even through internal ingestion, guess what? You already have the oils in your bloodstream. They are not going to stand a chance. They are not going to hurt you the way that they hurt somebody without all these life-saving oils. I'd like you to watch this.
Have to use more potent antibacterial medications. That comes at a cost to our own bodies. Melaleuca has the ability to come in and start to modify that sludge and remove it so that the oregano can get to the bacteria. And in oregano, there's a product called carvacrol. Carvacrol will bind to that peptidoglycan and it punctures a little hole in there. Once that hole opens, you start to get a passing of ions back and forth. What that does to the bacteria is it allows it to lyse. It means burst open. And we've now accomplished something very dramatic, and that is by doing nothing more than using 2 simple little plant-based essential oils, you have created a very effective antibacterial.
Are you familiar with oregano? If you are Italian food lover, this will not be unfamiliar to you because Italians love their food with all these herbs flavoring it. Okay, so oregano, do you know oregano is so powerful? It can actually drive out parasites from your body, and it is one of the most powerful essential oil to kill germs. And if you happen to have warts or even skin tags, this is the oil to apply. Tea tree, or what we call melaleuca, is another very important oil that you may want to apply on your skin. This is the one I use as a body deodorant. I don't use commercial deodorant. This is the one. And this is the one ever since I started using it after every shower. Guess what? I don't have UTI. You know, ladies, we normally go to public toilets. We tend to pick up bacteria or viruses in that environment when the hygiene is not so good. And so usually we tend to have urinary tract infection. But ever since I use this, it no longer bothers me anymore. I don't get that. And this is one of the oil that's highly researched for skin cancer, just in case you want to know. Now, another oil. Now, when I tell you there are essential oils that is called single because it's from a single plant, and essential oils that is called a blend when they have more than 2 essential oils in a particular concoction, and that's called a blend. This is the one you want to pay attention to, and I will end with this one because protective blend called On Guard has been studied to kill H1N1 virus, and I have that proof for you over here. This scientist was so amazed with the raving reviews of what On Guard can do to help people get better from a flu guess what? They did a test, in vitro test, and the result is this blend significantly attenuates virus, influenza virus. There you have it. I'm not just pulling it, out and telling it from my experience. But from my experience, I have heard many people, complaining about sore throat. That is the onset of a viral infection. If you have sore throat, guess what you do? You put a teaspoon of honey, you put 2 drops of On Guard, and you put 2 drops of lemon. Glide it down your throat. And very soon, by that application, it stops that bug from festering and manifest into a bigger kind of flu infection. Okay, so this is what I like to end with On Guard, and I like Pauline to help share this with you, because what happens is that there are plenty of stories that I have over the past 6 years. By using On Guard, I was able to extend my grandmother's life for another 10 years. How do I say that? Because prior to having On Guard applied, my grandmother used to go to hospital every 3 to 4 months. She was in her 90s when she had dementia, and she had to be on diapers. And every 3 to 4 months, she will have to be admitted to hospital because of UTI. And at that time, I told my aunt, who is the full-time caregiver, I said, could you just apply a drop of On Guard on the soles of her feet? Papa's feet, just put it every time you after finish showering, just put it there. Because I can't bear to see my grandmother keep going to hospital, and in the hospital, they cannot let you rest. Every 2 hours, they'll take blood, take temperature, give you medications and all that. So, guess what? Ever since then, my grandmother never visited hospital ever again. And she lived to a ripe old age of 102. Okay, so thank you very much. I think I exceeded some time, but I just want you to know there are alternatives to helping yourself get more healthy. And I can't wait to share more with you in other events when I have more time. Okay, thank you.
Any questions? Any questions?
How do you use a Melaleuca?
Melaleuca, okay. Thank you for asking. Melaleuca can use in many ways. For example, if you have an open wound, say you accidentally cut yourself, guess what? You don't have to run to the first aid box and get your yellow and blue solution like what we were used to told, right? You just put it under running water, clean up that wound, and put the Melaleuca on your open wound. Just that alone is a natural antiseptic. Okay? And you can also use Melaleuca on the skin if you have acne or pimples or any kind of bacteria or infection on your skin. Melaleuca will help to kill the bacteria that is infesting on the thing. Some animals, for example, if you are a pet lover, how many dogs lovers are here? So if you keep dogs and all that, they tend to have ticks and fleas and all that. Melaleuca will be something very useful. You can actually put some in the shampoo and wash and shampoo the dog with. Okay? Yeah.
And how does the lady use it to prevent the viral infection?
Okay, so okay. The lady is me, and I taught many ladies. Okay, so every time after I shower, I don't completely dry myself first. I will use 3 or 4 drops of tea tree or Melaleuca, is the same, and glide it round all over my body, especially the armpits and the groin area. Men can do so that as well, because men sometimes have jock itch. All right, jock itch. And so if you do this, you are literally preventing yourself from having all these troublesome stuff. Okay?
Is it expensive?
No, it's not. You see, one thing you must know, essential oils are cheaper than drugs, safer than drugs, and more effective than drugs. Okay? So if I tell you a bottle of Melaleuca may cost you maybe $30 over, every single drop is able to help you prevent yourself from having like any kind of infection, is it? And then pimples, you restore back to your beautiful healthy skin and get that glow. So a bottle like this literally is precious. They are aromatic compounds found in plants. Essential oils are natural aromatic compounds found in plants. So this is totally safe. No side effects like what medication will have for you. Okay? It's literally something. There is something that Pauline has previously. You know, Pauline is somebody that also had challenges with acid reflux and all kinds of digestive issues, which is very common in Singapore. Singaporeans love food, right? So what happened is that she uses the oil called digestion. That digestion itself, she just apply it and put 2 drops in the water and drink. And that resolved her long-term issue when she had been having to take all that kind of medication, which had side effects. Okay, so this is a very good illustration. If you have digestion with you all the time, guess what? Digestion is made up of peppermint and ginger and fennel and all kinds of spices, right? Imagine a family of 5 go for seafood dinner. Sometimes seafood dinner, if you're unlucky, you pick up those kind of bacteria. And guess what? Maybe the whole family, a family of 5, got food poisoning. And you have to see doctor, right? Because you cannot constantly go toilet and vomiting and not see doctor. Hydration and or dehydration takes place. So if the whole family go and see doctor, how much will that cost? A&E in the middle of the night, 100 plus? 100, let's say $100. It will cost $500 for 5 members. But if I tell you a bottle of digestion costs $56, but you have like at least minimum 250 drops. You just need 4 drops. 2 drops rub on your tummy, anti-clockwise by the way. If it is a diarrhea, you have to rub anti-clockwise. 2 drops, take it with the water, in a glass of water, and that will do that job. Okay? So 4 drops cost less than $1. 4 drops cost less than $1. 5 members in the family, $5. In the comfort of your own home, you restore back your digestive health, stop your vomiting, stop your diarrhea. It's even cheaper than taking a cab to the hospital. Okay, I rest my case. Thank you.
Any more questions for her? No?
Yes.
Confirm? Okay, today we got 2 product speakers. Okay, the next one is Mr. I. Mr. I is also okay. The Singapore market very small. Actually, they know each other. All good friends. So it's important to make friends and network yourself. So that you can know some new friends. Okay. Come, let's put a hand to welcome Mr. I. Mr. I product, yeah, not bad I used before Okay, quite fun one. Okay. Till now, still don't know how they make money. Okay.
Mr. I, okay, baik. Dia kat silakan. 10 minit okay.
Just want to share my testimony for using the essential oil recommended by Elizabeth. 2 years ago, I spent 1 whole month in Australia. And before I went to Australia, I had bad cough. Then she recommended me the breath and on gut. And I realized that every night before I sleep, I just rub, smell. And my trip was so pleasant that ever since then, whenever I travel, I would have a few bottles of those essential oil because it makes my evening so pleasant. Yeah, thank you very much. I love it. Okay, now this is my company, Mr. I, with a mission to rejuvenate your eye. In fact, if you have any kind of eye problem, we have a solution. And again, very, very economically. Yeah? Now, this is the eye protector. It's so simple. Whenever I travel or work, I just carry like this with me. You can put in your wallet, pocket, whatever. It's so easy. Whenever you have 10 minutes break or whatever, you just put it on. And in fact, I wear to sleep every night. Yeah? And see what's the effect. Now, it's founded by a 5-generation TCM family, Dr. Ji. His recipe and is make up of 9 kinds of ingredients, but the company only disclosed 4. And this 4 is very pleasant smell, and it stimulates the opening of your chakra when you wear your eye, your nose, your ear, you know, everything. And they work with each other in a very mild but effective way to open up the fine capillaries. You know how small are the capillaries of our eye? In the body, this is the smallest. Only one single cell can pass through the capillary of the eye. That was how small. And precisely because it is so small, it is very difficult to undo any eye problem. Even the specialists have no solution. What they have is only introduce injection to delay the symptom. Eventually, the person get blind. Yeah? And this is the founder also. She went for a eye treatment with this professor and realized that after the treatment, her reading degree, the short-sightedness, dropped 100 degrees. And she was so amazed that she discussed with the professor and marketed for the whole China, and it became a very successful story. And this was my introducer in China. She was a school teacher earning like 1,000 Sing a month. And after working for 2 years, just by WeChat, you know, beating the community friend and all this, you know, her income now 2 million, over 2 million renminbi a month. Okay, just because the market, the message, everybody has a need. Yeah, and this is my introducer in Singapore. Her eye, how do you pronounce this? In Chinese called 乳肉, you know. In English, how to pronounce this? Yeah. Anyway, most people don't know about this. What happened is this membrane grow, and after surgically removed, it will grow again. And she had 3 operations like this. And her eyes is always dry and itchy, you know. And ever since 2 years ago, she started using. For the first week onward, she don't feel the itchiness, dryness, and it never happened again. Yeah, and that's me. Whenever I travel, I cannot sleep. Even I fly to America for 20 over hours, you know. So long as the vehicle is moving, I cannot sleep. And 2 years ago, when Wendy passed me this one, I asked, what is this, how much is this, you know, typical Singaporean kiasi, you know. So she just said, yeah, go and try first lah. So I happened to take a night bus to KL, and after the casting, I just, for curious lah, I tried. And amazingly, I wake up at KL. I said, what is this? For 20 years, I was never able to sleep on the journey, you know. And then I start wearing it and see what happened next. That was Australia. During that trip, with essential oil every night. So romantic. And friend, there's a secret, you know. When you get to people selling essential oil, you easily will fall in love with them, you know. Okay, and then I have early sign of cataract. And glaucoma, symptom, flutter, you know, all come together. Yeah. And I have a friend, he had this macular degeneration, which I had for 2 years. When I read in between the line, I see gray spot here and there. And my friend, he's a taxi driver, he had that. And what he did is, he went to the eye specialist. Each month, 1 injection directly into the eye. And 1 injection is 1,000 plus. And 10 injection is 1 therapy period. So he's spending over 10,000, right? And for me, this problem had been bothering me, that right between the eye had see gray spot. All these symptoms disappear within the first 3 months, yeah? And now I don't have all these symptoms anymore. And then my Lao Hua now persevere. And after 4.5 months continuously using it, mine was 300 degrees, and it dropped to 200. And then 2 weeks later, I went back again, 175. And then a month later, I went back again, 150. And then 2 weeks later, 125. A month later, 100. Until my last measure was 75. And I realized for the past 5 months, I started using in October 2018. 2018. So just slightly over 1.5 years. And for the past 5 months, I hasn't been putting on my reading glasses ever. Now, just want to do an experiment. 2 years ago, I started mention, Mr. Cho was also here. He was saying, hey, how come Mr. I need to wear glasses? I said, I'm still human being, I'm struggling. Okay, but now, anyone can challenge me. Pass me your name card, especially Hazel. The financial controller, financial planner's card, the telephone number very small one, And guess what? I can read it without glasses. Right? Good or good? Yeah? I was 300 degree, So all this, how much I spend? Okay? You see? Travel insomnia, cataract, glaucoma, photo, all these are early sign symptoms, early sign symptoms. But macular degeneration had bothered me for 2 years. And Lao Hua, okay. All this, how much it cost me? Less than 500 Sing. Good or good? Less than 500, okay. So health, present life, doesn't need to be expensive. The thing is, simple thing, you just have to repeat using it and believe in it. Yeah? So that's the thing. Mr. Zhao, how can you wear glasses? 没有听我的话 I was still nagging on you until you use it. And okay, then my eye for Hangzhou, she cannot face the sun. Yeah? But again, after few months, all the eye bag, everything gone, Before, the husband don't even want to look at her. Now the husband was very worried every time she went out. Okay, my friend in Singapore, red eye. Red eye, all this, eye bag problem, whatever, if it's fast, usually 2 or 3 weeks, it will be gone. Yeah, and Lao Hua, presbyopia, Sangguan, all this, 2 months. This friend, kindergarten teacher in Geelong, early sign of cataract and gone in 2 months. Yeah, flutter also. I'm not the only one. For flutter, it's actually quite easy. Yeah, quite easy to deal with. Cataract, for those who are very fast, only 1 box. 1 box lasts you for 1 month. Right? You see the eye is chalky, right? After 1 month. Yeah. So how does it work? How is it possible that so many kinds of problem will get corrected? Now, you have to believe it is not we are selling any miracle healer, even the essential oil or this eye mask, whatever. It is your own stem cell that is working and producing new replacement cell every day. So what this does, maybe also the essential oil, is it helps to clear the blockage of your meridian, of your blood vessel. Okay, so because the final capillaries are so small, it needs some time, day by day, little by little, to clear the traffic jam. Then it is your own stem cell that build. Your own stem cell is the almighty miracle healer. Does it make sense? Yeah? So don't believe in anybody say, wow, this product, that product can cure everything. All it does is it provides the clearance of blockage. You have to believe in that. And all you need to do is day by day, little by little. It is so simple. It doesn't cost you lots of money. Yeah? Even for any single of my symptom of the eye, to spend 1,000 to me is cheap. And now it's like 4 kinds of problem, 5 kinds of problem. And I spend less than 500. Yeah? And for those who want to build a business, this is my friend in China. In fact, all industry find a need. Computer industry, cosmetic, TCM, whatever. Anybody who has an eye, has a concern, has a need. Yeah? And my friend in China, her member is forever expanding, right? And then her passive income is forever expanding. So it's a simple business for those who want to find this useful as a user. Of course, you can benefit from it so long as you keep on using, right? And for those who want to build a business, this is a huge market. Yep. So my sharing up to here, so you can WhatsApp me and then just add my phone, and then we like to exchange. I like to know your business as well. Yep. Any question?
Any questions?
Okay, one box is 40, but I don't recommend you to take one box because they recommend 6 months is a therapy period. Why? I tell you why. 3 boxes is 108. Yeah, it's also not expensive. So if you take 6 boxes, which last you for 6 months, is a therapy period. I tell you why. If I started with 3, I would have missed all this opportunity. Because after 4.5 months, my reading glass degree start to drop. And it drops so fast that every 2 weeks to a month, I change a pair of glasses. So I end up, I spend more in changing my glasses than buying the replacement for this. Okay? So, and 10 boxes is more economical, is only 300. And that lasts you for 10 months. In fact, I took 10 in the beginning, a few for my mother, my dad, my daughter, my son, and myself. Okay? So for the whole family, it's so economical. Yeah. Yes. And one box comes with an eye mask, and then 2 herbal bag, which is airtight shield. So you open out, you use for 2 weeks, and then we replace with another bag. Yeah. So if you take 10 box, it's only 300. So can use for 10 months. So effectively $1 a day. Would you spend $1 a day for your eye, your precious eye?
Okay. Yeah. Any more questions? Okay. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. That's all for today. Yeah, thank you. Okay, you all can continue to network and make new friends. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay.
But the first 3 days, the chicken is so
Yeah, I can smell.
now it's over. This is the usual. But the first 3 days is so spicy. This is my sample. It's a used pack.
I would love to smell it.
Sure.
Because I'm a smell person.
Sure. I can open for you.
No, I don't open it.
It's okay because I use it every day anyway. Yeah.
Because I like to implement it if it can be used with my oil.
Yes,
Why
of course.
Because it will
It will make it more enjoyable.
faster. Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe
So
at different
one day use once, is it?
I wear it to sleep every night.
And you change only when the smell is gone?
No, after 2 weeks you change.
After 2 weeks?
But before I throw it away, I do the food bath. So
empty everything to do the
no, just
soak
put
it in
this,
the water.
boil the water for 10 minutes and do my food bath. So we are long thing. This one you can wash. You love the smell. And the first 3 days is very fragrant.
To join member?
No need, yeah. But you're welcome to join member. Yeah.
What's the benefits of being a member?
Well, you start to enjoy the member price. But I'm telling you a member price. It's all fixed for the whole year.
Anyone have any allergic reaction?
Some may have. So for those who are more sensitive to smell,
Thank you so much.
then perhaps you just try 1 or 2 hours. Eventually they get used to it, then they wear overnight.
I like the smell. Yeah. Really nice. Okay.
Yeah.
One box is 40, is it?
One box is 40, but try 3. 3 is 108.
108.
Yeah.
This one, each time you put how long, how many hours or whatever?
I wear it to sleep every night.
Only for sleeping time, daytime can wear.
Daytime, like in the office, after you pour in the water, the kettle is still hot. So I suggest you put around the kettle, warm it, and then for 20 minutes. So that 20-minute warm therapy is so good. So your afternoon nap, that will be perfect.
So no matter how long you put, nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. You know about this.
Your skin is sensitive, so my suggestion is you use a bit of caution as well. Maybe have another piece of cologne. Because whatever you soften or sure got weakness.
Or you are more allergy.
Very sensitive skin.
Yeah. You know this thing is really impact. I mean when, see, 3 months ago, after wedding or 1 year, for 2 weeks, I had a cloudy eye. So much discharge. And after that 2 weeks, I get rid of my reading glasses. The last week. Wow, so happy. Because I know the healing effect. So what I do is just keep washing it with distilled water. Keep it. I use the eye liner. And after that, I know if you don't have healing effect, I'm rather worried that there's no effect for you. I have one friend, the first night where because she sleeps for 10 hours, then she has so cloudy eye, She was so scared. I said that is so good because the person is so fast. Yeah.
But how long will it last for the cloudiness?
For me,
for me
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
not really that long, it's like your early morning first wake up, it's like wake up. But after you wash your water, by the time I last for 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, I threw away my reading glasses. I was so happy.
I don't have reading glasses. I don't wear glasses.
That's good.
Yeah, but I don't mind having soothing.
But it also opens up your nose here. In fact, for women who have breast numb problem, you wear it over here. Because it can open up whatever problem. So for men who have prostate problem, you wear like this. Yeah. It's the same
It's just like oils.
Just like essential oil to clear the blockage.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're right.
So wherever you don't find.
给我3盒。
Yeah, pay now is here.
Yeah. Pay now, Hey, hi.
Excellent talk. With enthusiasm.
Because in my country, in Indonesia, when I smelling the first one, it seems minyak kayu putih. We say it minyak kayu putih, and we always use it on the small children, like after taking bath, and like we explain about it, and like, really? That's essential oil? And the second one, I remember, called like minyak tawon. It's
No, because her grandmother lives is my neighbor. So every time I went, I just say, when you visit your grandmother, you bring this. No, no, I knew her for years. Today, you are 老花了。Socks has how many degrees? Yes. How many? 300 plus. Yeah, you can expedite it. But because the transition time, there will be a transition time where it's so uncomfortable. For me, before I get rid of my reading glasses, I put on the, I work on my computer, it's still straining. If I don't wear, I can't see. Well, the period lasts me for like 1.5 months. Yeah, but I know how to expedite it. Yeah. So that period would be the most difficult. No matter how you can't see. But once you go through, you'll be so happy. You'll be so happy. But no harm because you see, as we go aging, we lose memory. We want to prevent dementia. We want to prevent stroke. So as a way of maintenance, of course, because it opens up all the chakra of the brain. And also, our body, there are 6 meridians go through our brain. This is the liver, the stomach meridian, and then the major detox meridian that goes through our whole body, then the small intestine, the colon, and then the pancreas meridian, all go through the body. So when you wear it, they're actually covering the whole body. Yeah, because all the 6 meridians go through the body. So as they go through, they also get stimulated. So there are people who after wearing, they find it, how come my tongue becomes so bitter? Because they are, it is healing the heart. Yeah, I have. Very sure. Well, I'm sure you all can experience this because essential oil also can have. It's the same. Just like the oil, she had done, I heard from presentation many times. I don't remember the details. So long as it moves from here, I feel it. So this is the name. You know, I don't memorize the ingredient like Anson. It just makes from yeah. Don't show technical. Yeah. It looks very complicated. Very complicated. You know, this is I think the second or third time I do the performance. I can't remember anything, but I know on Enjoy a weekend, huh?
She speaks pretty good English.
I can't wait to translate.
Yeah, because very selective about getting involved in that department. To my mind, that was almost to me to some degree, because say, well, look, you know, we've analysed it. Now we've decided that it needs certain things. Okay, so they have the questions they want to eat anyway, so why don't you try them in addition to that?
I started with them, you know, the whole family. My mother, insomnia for 20 years. Wow, so the first time I let her try was, she was so happy. So until now also, my son, my mom, myself. No, you see, every box comes with one mask which you can wash, right? And then air shield. No, it's not a filter. It's 100% shield type. So you open out, then you unfold.
Let's slot it in.
Yeah, you unfold. You see the mirror smells so good.
Okay.
Then you can adjust where it above and below your ear. So when you turn around, it won't come up like yeah.
So let's say you open today, you use then for how long then you need to change or whatever?
After 2 weeks you change.
2 weeks every 2 weeks.
But don't worry lah. I keep it for full bath. Boil water, hot water for full bath. And whenever I have flu, I just boil it for 10 minutes, and then I had a full bath, and then I boil again. So every 15 minutes I top out the water to keep it slightly burning hot until it perspire. So after 45 minutes, all my flu is gone. Whenever I have flu symptoms, I do this, and overnight it's gone. It's so good. Yeah. So it's very good for the whole family. It's so economical.
So you see inside got how many of this?
2. One box has 2.
So that means one box lasts for
1 month. 1 month. Yeah. So one day $1. So
I'm so afraid of the healing process.
Doesn't matter. Then if you see, for me, I look for very fast purging, you know, because I know that's once and for all, you know. It's so good. Rather than, you know, a bit at a time, then you rather drag, you know, it's so good. In fact, you don't have to worry about it. You can complement with essential oil. Yeah. So nothing to worry. And you can improve your eyesight faster because you see the transition period, they drag for half a year to a year. And during that time, very irritating one, you know. 不戴也看不到，不戴也看不到。But for me, I expedite it. For me, it only lasts me for 2 weeks.
But how do you expedite it?
Huh?
How do you expedite it?
I have the eye enzyme. My friend manufactured this. If you want, I can buy for you. And it's very very cheap. It's my Singapore friend. $10 only. So I just use enzyme. She had. Yeah. This is from fruits, some herbs and vegetable fruits and vegetable and herbs. Yeah. So I like enzyme because enzyme do not expire and they keep working inside me. In fact, every day I'm using this because it's so cheap. Yeah, one drop each. One is only $10. I use them when I want to use. You can try. It's not irritating. Whatever you want. But I'm looking for natural and not vegetable. So all this comes. This one worth it lah. When I finish, I just order.
What is it you do?
Oral capsules.
What artificial nutrition?
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Oral capsules. Yes. It's a life
She passed on 2 years back, but peacefully when she was pregnant. But she will never have UTI ever again.
What is UTI?
Urinary tract infection.
Oh, really? Just every day after bath?
No, every day after bath, my aunt will just apply a drop on the source of the
Oh, not directly.
No.
Why?
Because your aunt has the largest voice. When you do reflexology, you know that there is a lot of nerves that ends at the throat, but it relates to the organs of the body, right? So the moment your voice are being picked up from the nerve endings here, they will send directly into the bloodstream to the organs and it will work damaging. You don't need to apply directly if that person is not manufactured in school, but you want to have overall protection. This is so important. Just one drop on one feet and on one foot and one drop on the other foot. Yes, it is. And it protects you. Yeah. So my friend was telling me how his daughters, 3, 5, 7, the youngest one go to play school. So one time, their habit at home is that they make a black water bottle with fractionated coconut oil and then a biggest jar. Every day before they wear that shoes to school, they will just apply on the soles of their feet, then wear socks, then go to school, right? And then one time, the school had a football breakout. So out of the 18 students, 3 went to school, no sick, and one of them is his daughter. And he attributed to on guard because he used on guard every day. So she never picked up. So on guard is really good. sleep.
really.
Huh? You don't know?
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah,
You don't know how to use lavender? I thought you bought some lavender in the past. But anyway,
no, what I did was always I draw and then
okay.
smell lah.
Now,
So
this lavender has already been diluted with a bit of fractionated coconut oil, just in case if I happen to give to somebody with skin sensitivity, they will not have that challenge, right? So you can actually apply it on your neck, behind your ears and all that, and also inhale it.
I always inhale that. After inhale for 10 minutes, then I start to run.
Yes.
It has become my every sleep.
Okay, so this is for sleep. This is also for stress, and this is good for skin. So lavender three things is skin, sleep, and stress. Okay. Then digestion will be the tummy ache, acid reflux, anything with discomfort of the tummy and abdominal issues will be digestion. Okay, very easy, right? Digestion. Breathe, I just mentioned, is good for your breathing. So you rub it on your chest, rub it on your all this area. Okay, and inhale. Then this peppermint will be driver of all essential oils. So whenever you use any oils, you apply peppermint last. It drives the oils into the skin even deeper. But of course, nowadays a lot of temperature control take temperature, right? Sometimes you might be under the hot sun and then your tummy may be very tough because you're trying to rush somewhere. So you don't want them to pick up your very high temperature because they will suspect you as a running fever, right? So you have a mint, you rub, apply on your head, cool your body down before you go for the temperature check. Yeah? And of course it's good for smelling everything up and energizing, right? And finally it's good for
Got just one drop.
you know your kids about 4 years old now?
No lah, no.
12 already now.
Oh,
my son is coming 28 this year.
He started working.
He's still working, but he lives in Australia.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is deep blue, you know it's for me. If you rub anything you have, you just rub on. This is a deep blue rub. This is a sample, but it is also very good for traveling. So when you finish everything, you can always put the oils. And then this is a roller bottle.
You never feel no way. Whenever I play seminar or travel, I always have at least a bottle. Because that is such a good networking. Oh, I forgot totally about his interview. You see, recently I had a call. Yeah. And it's taking me 1 month to start up and it doesn't really dry out. It is taking longer than it's supposed to be. And then this part, the skull dropped off already.
Yes.
But recently, it seems like it popped up again with some bubble, whatever.
Yes.
So it takes more than a month.
I know what you need, you know. You need tea tree, oregano, frankincense, lavender. These are oils that can kill bacterial viruses. There may be some bacterial infections.
They will not be burning.
They will be burning, but you can use fractionated coconut oil. Okay, I will give you a formulation, but when you mix it with fractionated coconut oil, it will help.
The normal coconut oil?
Better fractionated.
Fractionated coconut oil.
Yeah, the one that doTERRA has. doTERRA has, because the difference between doTERRA fractionated and the one that you have outside is because that one has very big molecules and it doesn't go into your skin very well. It will sit outside only. But the one with fractionated coconut oil has very small molecules, don't have the coconut smell, and it absorbs very well into the skin.
So you just dilute it?
They dilute it with that, yeah.
So 1 drop with how many drops?
Yeah, so I would
1 to 4?
do you have a roller bottle?
Oh no.
You don't have?
Or you can put in and
yeah, you have, if you don't have, the one that I gave you, you use this. You use
I still have lavender, peppermint, breath.
Okay, but I need you to buy.
I don't know peppermint used to disguise. I don't know.
Yes, it drives. It's a driver of all oils. Okay, but your formulation will be lavender. You need frankincense. Frankincense, especially this one. You need tea tree and oregano.
I have tea tree.
Okay, so you got tea tree. You put inside. In the meantime, you have no frankincense. You试一试先，好不好？ But if you have frankincense, it's very good.
So right now I have tea tree and lavender.
Tea tree you
so
put.
I use
So you put some tea tree inside your lavender bottle. I told you what this is like. This is a roller. 你可以拔它，拔开它哦。然后你放 like 3 drops of tea tree. Okay, and then you shake. You apply.
Or just like without the coconut.
There's already coconut on inside.
Yes. This particular bottle.
Yeah. Lavender tea tree is very gentle. Okay. But can you take picture before and after?
Can.
Huh?
Yeah.
Take before and after. I take for you like easier for you. Yeah. Let me take for you. So it's
I think this one won't so much, but this one particularly, because whenever I have cut and fall, it took years for the scar to like eventually.
因为你的 healing 哈。
But it formed scar for for many years.
Maybe.
So what is good to take the scar even now?
Yeah. 乳香是精油之王。
frankincense 是乳香。
乳香是精油之王。那个在阿曼，在索马利亚 is the best. Yeah. Frankincense. Okay. Although the price is higher than a lot.
Yeah. Frankincense how much is the one?
117块钱。
Yeah, remember it's on the
Yeah.
website.
This is a wholesale price. This is a wholesale price. Your membership 好像跟全国有开减费券。Normally, 如果你可以的话，next time if you really want to improve and get it, I mean, I've been thinking a lot of people able to earn.
This frankincense is it the one you say I don't know. I still have.
你有吗
The roller one.
Yeah.
I still have.
So 你可以放 roller 已经 dilute 了的。
Oh, that one is already
diluted. 那不用紧。
Oh, then I use a combination of.
Yeah. Okay. 那你就用你的 tea tree. You gotta put tea tree inside first, and then you use this one to roll, and then frankincense 再加上去。
That's how you are saying after bath, tea tree.
You put a few drops on your palm, and then just
This is work like on that.
Yes, but 这个很 gentle, 不会辣辣的。Okay, and it's very clean. It tightens your pores, and 你的 skin 很 smooth 的。可是你已经加了一层保护层了 already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in addition to this, you the on guard on the lip.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know on guard can be used.
On guard 可以吃的哈。
Yeah.
Then usually my friend, if you remember, there is this girl called Jamie. Jamie married an Australian. 她是 PP16 的。你是 PP16 吗？你不是啊？你是 PP。
Mary, yeah.
Jamie. Okay. Anyway, Jamie has a son in Australia, right? When I visited her, she was actually putting on guard in a glass bowl, chopped apple soup. Then let the son eat that. So the son really loves the cinnamon taste. At the same time, she's boosting the son's immune system. Yeah.
I want to show you a picture. This is I was helping my over 50 friends doing girlfriend detox already. And then this friend, you see after doing the fighter and defense. Actually, what defense? Either what I do is whole body have to massage every time the trigger. In the end, I just push the cannonball with the knife. So effectively, all the way down to the feet. Discharge it. Yeah, it is so obvious. And now my skill is so proficient that not only I do the details, but I can legit. And it's so obvious. She was so happy. I said, well, I don't touch you.
OK， 好，我要的呢，这个
I have sent you the case study and the EBC guide.
OK。
On WhatsApp.
这个是吗
？Yeah. Just open up.
So I don't know how to use it.
One is the ingredient pack. One is
Just cover that I will do, right? 要
Yeah.
cover 多久呢 ？The whole night long 啦。OK， 好。
If you ever have healing effect, then you should either you expedite it, or you cut down the time. Yeah, but I love to expedite it.
OK。
马这个长痛不短痛。
对对对。
Yeah.
我是。
Especially now you know how to ease off all the healing effect.
You got pay now or pay now?
Pay now better. So I don't have to transfer.
Okay.
Pay now.
Pay now
better.
Let me see.
How is Vinay?
我很久没有见他了。
哎呦，吹了。吹了。
吹了。很久了哎。你没有跟他讲话
I don't know him well actually. Yeah.
你的mobile number 是什么还有剩下5%而已，那个transfer to you. Yeah, okay. 158, right?
Yeah. So daytime you put it back into the plastic bag to keep the effect.
So it won't evaporate lah.
Yeah, you can keep the effect last longer. And before you can keep it for foot bath. You see this foot bath is so effective. Whenever I have a flu symptom, then I will boil for 10 minutes. Then the first bath.
Boil the water lah.
Boil the herbs. You don't have to open up. You just boil with the hose. Then first boil, I soak first. Then I keep on boiling for another 10 minutes. So keep on adding.
My flu symptoms